Hi all, welcome to our next chapter, unit number 2, chapter number 1, algorithms, flowchart and programming. Algorithms, flowchart and programming. So in the case of computer or IT, we know that we are working with a proper system and the system will work under some conditions, some rules, and it can be created with the help of the programming languages. And to create these instructions, we have to follow some flowcharts, some algorithms, and all. Without these specific rules, we cannot work with a proper system. Whenever we are working in any computer, any mobile phone, or any gaming services, devices, anything, these all things are working under these all programming skills, and programming have a basic need, that is algorithms and flowcharts. So let us discuss what are the algorithms and flowchart. Okay, then, as you can see on the screen, our complete textbook pages are available in the same slide presentation. So we will discuss only the points. So please check out the third paragraph. There you can find a statement. A computer program is a set of instructions to perform a task using a computer. These instructions can be written using a number of different computer programming languages. So as I already informed you that whenever we are working with any system, it needs some instructions to work, and these instructions are also known as the set of instructions or the sequential instructions. That is, it will be considered, or it will be established in an order. It will follow a proper step-by-step procedure, and these instructions can be conveyed with the help of programming languages, computer programming languages. Then different languages use different approaches for organizing the instructions and data. You have heard about C, C++, Java, Python, .NET, or many more languages are there in computer. So each and every language have some differences in their execution or in their coding. Some differences will be there in the case of the organization of the instructions and also the data. Then different programming languages are used to create different types of programs depending upon the situation. If you are working in a website, then you can prefer your languages. Like we can create the home page using the language HTML. We can develop some gaming application with the help of JavaScript or Visual Code. So we can choose the languages, and also we can mix it up together. There is no any restriction. You can mix some languages together. And the computer programming can be divided into mainly two phases. What are they? Let us discuss. The first phase is problem solving phase, and the second implementation phase. What is problem solving phase? The first thing in this phase is you have to understand the problem, or you have to understand the question provided, or what will be the task you have to complete. Then second point, divide the problem into smaller problems. Whenever you are going with a question paper, it will be very difficult to write it at a one time. But whenever you are writing your notes, you can get the time to complete the notes within a proper 2-3 days. So you can get some more time to write the notes. So you just compare these system. Like in the case of notebook writing, you can get some more time. Then you can divide these all notebook writing criteria like small problems or small portions. Then make an ordered sequence of steps that solves these problems. Make an ordered sequence of steps that solves these problems. Then represent these instructions of steps using an algorithm or flowchart. So without a proper algorithm or flowchart, you cannot understand the problem first. Okay, so it is very compulsory to write the algorithm and flowchart in the case of a problem solving technique. So this is problem solving phase. Then the second one is implementation phase, and implement the algorithms or flowcharts using any of the preferred programming language. So you can choose your own language, your own programming language, which one you have to choose. After that, you have to create the algorithm and also the flowchart for the same problem. Then guys, we can move to the next page, algorithms. As you know, algorithm is a very important thing in your programming. So let us discuss the points. So the algorithm term originally refers to any computation or manipulation performed based on a set of rules or conditions. So we have to follow some rules or conditions, then only we can make the algorithm. So just imagine that you are making a tea. So first of all, you have to switch on your stove. Then you have to pour some water into a pan. That pan should be placed upon that stove. Then you can pour the milk, then sugar, tea powder, everything. So these everything can be took place in a proper sequential order. And also you can change the order in the case of the tea, but in any other case, like you are writing something or you are making some programming skills, there must be follow a proper order, a sequential order. You cannot violate it. Then the term is derived from the last name of Arabic mathematician, and his name was Abu Ja'far Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. An algorithm generally represents a solution to a problem or a formula or set of steps for solving a problem. So generally you are representing a solution for a problem or question or formula or anything else. So if I am giving you a question to add any two numbers, then you can't place any proper number in this question. Whenever I am changing the value, you have to change the program completely. So you can give some variable there, like x, first value will be x, second value will be y, like that. So you just need to prepare a program to add x and y. Then in that case, what I can do, whenever we are changing the values of x and y, we can simply assign these values to the corresponding variables, and then we can get the result. So generally you have to make the problem solution, and then you can easily solve it properly without any error, without any problem. Then you can see the solution of a problem, starting the problem in an understandable form. Then second point, communicating the steps as a step-by-step procedure of the solution, that is steps leading to the solution. So just imagine that we are providing x and y, and at the first step I am giving x as y, y as x. So both are same. But is that a correct question? Can I add x and y? No, I have to give a proper value. A number should be there. So x is 1, y is 1. Then x plus y means that will be 1 plus 1. What will be the answer? 1 plus 1, 2. And if I am changing the values, like my x will be 10 and y will be 10, then again it is changing the answer, like 10 plus 10 will be 20. Okay. Then Algorithm can be expressed in any language, from natural languages like English to programming language like Fortran. Actually, English, this is a common communicating language. But Fortran, have you heard this word? Actually, this is a computer language on the previous times. It was a language in the starting time. Let us move to the next point. Algorithms that are simple and require the fewest steps possible are known as optimum algorithms. Optimum algorithm. So if you are working with a proper simple algorithm with a few steps only, it is optimum algorithm. And a computer has immense potential for saving the time and energy of human power. Just because the most of the computational tasks are repetitive or can be generalized, which can be easily done by the computer. If a same question is given to a particular person, then he will take some more time than the computer. This is a real-time example that you already know about. Then we can move to the next slide. The next point is algorithms are the systematic approach of representing these all methods. So if a person doesn't understand any program properly, just he need to go to the algorithm part and just he need to read it, or just he need to go to the flowchart part and he can easily understand what is the problem actually and what will be the solution. What is the program actually stated? Then thereby algorithm is just a procedure of taking steps and getting the result. A procedure is a sequence of well-defined instructions. So if you are changing the sequence, changing the steps as your choice, then you will get a wrong answer in the case of algorithm or in the case of flowchart. If you are just doing any mistake in the flow diagram, in the sequence, in the order, then it will go to a wrong product or a wrong answer. In the problem solving phase of computer programming, you will be designing algorithms with the 4 points under these category. First one, divide the whole problem into sub problems. So what you have to do is, first of all, understand the problem and divide into some smaller portions. Then find the methods for solving these sub problems. So how you can find the solution for sub problems? Like, just imagine that you are getting a question to do some arithmetic operations. Like, you have to add 2 values, subtract 2 values, multiply 2 values, divide 2 values. So this will be your procedure. So what you have to do is, you have to find the solution for sub problems. For what are the sub problems? Add, subtract, divide, multiply. So you know that what will be the operations. Then third one, design the steps to be followed to complete the task for these sub problems. So what you have to do is, first of all, we need 2 values. We need 2 values. Then you have to fix the arithmetic operator. We are getting 2 values like x and y. Then what we have to do? If it is addition, then plus will be the operator. If it is subtraction, minus will be the operator. If it is multiplication, the multiplication will be the operator. Then if it is a dividing criteria, then the division symbol will be the operator. So this will be the third point. Then integrate all the solutions to get the final result. So what you have to do is, just assemble all these sub problems into a main problem, into a main portion. Then you can easily find the solution for particular problem. So algorithms are designed through the use of pseudocode or flowchart. So we already understood what is algorithm. Then we have to learn flowchart also. We will have the concept flowchart in the next portion. So before going that point, we will have an example. So given below are the scores of a student in 5 different subjects. So we have 5 subjects and find out the grade of his total marks. What are the marks here? Yeah, 82, 67, 83, 78, 79. So what you have to do is you just need to divide the problem into sub-problem. Then what are the sub-problems here? The first sub-problem is find the total of 5 subject marks. So 82 plus 67 plus 83 plus 78 plus 79. What will be the answer? 389. 389. Then the second sub-problem, check for the grade using the percentage from total. Then let us move to the algorithm. You can just see the algorithm number 4.1 here. Step 1, start. So in every algorithm, the first step will be start and the final step will be stop. Then the second step, get the 5 marks. What are the 5 marks here? 82, 67, 83, 78 and 79. But you just understand one thing, if you are directly giving these marks, these 5 marks, then only you are creating a program to find the percentage of this particular mark. But if you want to find the entire students marks, entire students, if you are taking the roll number 1's percentage, roll number 2's percentage, then 3's percentage, so in that case in every execution time you can give your own marks and you can find the result. So it will be better to give some variables here. So in this step you can see I have given, so in the textbook we have given some variables A, B, C, D and E. So these are our 5 mark variables A, B, C, D, E. Then step number 3, find the sum of A, B, C, D and E and store the result in total. So we are finding the sum of A, B, C, D, E and it should be stored in somewhere, and that variable name is total. So total will be a variable here which should be keeping the value of these all A, B, C, D, E's sum. Okay. Then step number 4, find the percentage. How we can find the percentage? Just have some formula, that is total by 5. How it is 5? Actually we have 5 marks here. So total by 5 into 100 and store the result in percentage. So we have again a variable, that is percentage. So in that percentage we are storing the value of percentage. How we can find the percentage? Total by 5 into 100. So we have 2 more variables, one is total, one is percentage. Then we can move to step number 5. What is in step number 5? If percentage is greater than or equal to 80, then print grade is A and go to step number 9. So if you are getting a mark more than 80, equal to or more than 80, then you will get the result like grade A. Grade is A. Then it will go to step number 9. What is step number 9? Stop. So you are completing your problem. If you are not getting a mark up to 80, you have some lower mark, then step number 6. In this case step number 5 will never execute here, it will automatically go to step number 6. If percentage is greater than or equal to 65, just imagine that your mark is 65 or 68 or 70, then you will get the result like grade is B and it will go to the condition stop, step number 9. And again you are getting lower mark which is very much lower than 65, If it is in the range of 50 to 64, then it will follow the step number 7. Step number 7. And what will be the result? Grade is C. Grade is C. And it will go to step number 9, stop. And if you are not getting any mark up to 50, you are getting a mark like 49, 30 or anything else, then you will go to step number 8 and it will print no grade is awarded. No grade is awarded. Like A, B, C is there, but if it is a mark which is less than 50, then you don't have any grade. So this is a problem algorithm of this question which is provided in the just previous page. Okay then guys, so we will meet with the part number 2 in the next session.